Ready? Hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC out here at the Avon Park Aero Modelers Club. Looky there, the FMS Futura 64mm. All right, just got her. Y'all watch my unboxing assembly and then my radio setup. Now here's the Maiden. Running a, like I told you in the radio setup, a 2200 4S Supras battery with a 50C discharge right there. Almost to the very end of the, I'll show you after the flight. We check it. Running an AR620 antenna-less receiver. And to show you something cool about this plane, back her right into the parking spot. That's cool. All right, while you got the back of the plane there, I'm gonna put her in takeoff flaps. Timer is set for 3.5 minutes. Let me get her back on the center line here, or close to it. All right. Right, left, up, down, right, left. Going with my low rates right off the bat, which are 80% over 20% expo all the way around. Here we go.
Flaps up.
Oh man. Is she a sweet flying jet? That's hands off. I'm not even touching the controls.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
She does not need a gyro.
Landing flaps.
Oh, and my landing flap mix is perfect. Oh man, what a sweet jet. Wow.
Flaps up.
All right, let's switch to mid-range, which are 90% with 20% expo. See how I like that. Well, as those wheels go over that geotech, it sounds like gunshot. Ba-da, 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 pew, pew, pew. All right, take off. All right, this is 90% over
Landing flaps. Flaps up.
at 20% expo all the way around. All right, we're landing without flaps this time, just to see. Maybe. All right, definitely should have used flaps.
Take off flaps.
All right, we're gonna just take off from that direction there. And I'm gonna switch
Time remaining.
to my high rates.
High rate. Flaps up.
Sorry about that, camera crew. High rates, which are 100%. Over 20% expo.
Flaps.
Hit a bump.
Flaps up.
All right, still got 1 minute and 38 seconds. Let's go out here. Let's do some grass offs, because everybody who buys these planes don't have the luxury of a nice geotech field. Now, I'm definitely going to be wanting takeoff flaps for this.
Take off flaps.
No, it's just wheels are too small, grass is too high. So if you have a shorter grass, you can land okay in it, but taking off unless you've got really short grass. Why put the burden on the motor and on the ESC and on the landing gear? That's high rates. 100% throws, 20% expo, full speed into the wind. All right, we're going to turn back around and come down the runway, or down this direction anyways. Full speed.
Landing flaps.
All right. You got her again? All right. Just float in about quarter throttle. That was an unintentional bounce and go.
Landing flaps. 20 seconds.
I can tell you right now, this is going to give the Marlin and the Free Wing Banshee a run for its money. Definitely going to give it a run for money, and especially since this is cheaper than the Marlin, and I want to say it's right at the same price point as the Banshee. Both have, both the Banshee and this plane have thrust reversing flaps. Run on a 2200 4S up to a maybe even a 3000, and we flew for just 12 seconds shy of 3.5 minutes, but I also did a range test before that off camera. So let's see how much life is left in the battery. Now I will tell you this is an awesome little jet. Awesome little jet. Well, you saw the flight. Motor, prop secured. Remember, motor on, prop secured. Pick your audio call outs that sound differently. That helps negate some confusion. Okay, to show you where I've got the battery, just back from the wood tray, maybe a ½ an inch back from the wood tray. You got that? Okay. And on this 2200 4S, I have 22% left. That's a good storage rate. So 3.5 minutes, AR620. The only mod I've done is, other than marking my CG point, is I gave her a clear coat of the Minwax, and that really makes these already bright colors really shine and really come out. I really recommend it because you've got this water-based paint on these planes, and it just chips so easily. You put this Minwax on there, and it protects from minor damage, your fingernails, handling, things like that. It's like putting a good, strong, clear coat on your car. Well, folks, that is the FMS Futura 64. Let me bring it in a little bit closer so we can do a nice thumbnail shot of it. That is a beautiful plane. Absolutely beautiful plane. You can see I don't know if you can see up in there, in runner up in there. I'm not sure if it's in runner or out runner, to be honest with you. Just a good looking plane. It flies as well as it looks, that's for sure. And got flaps. Now, if she had retracts and lights, you know, she'd be another 70, 80 bucks, maybe $100 more, and probably have to have a bigger motor. So why not just get the 80mm then at that point? I mean, she's at 189, and by the time you add tax, she's going to be almost $200. And if you add 100 bucks in gear, now she's going to be over $300. Might as well get the 80mm, which has the same thing. So there you go, folks. And yeah, I'm very impressed. Shout out to Hobby Zone for sending this out to me to do a review. I can't say anything negative about the plane. I'm trying, maybe the wheels could be softer. I'm trying hard to think of something negative about her. She's got everything's hooked up. She's very ball link, factory settings. I went right down the book as far as setting her up, as far as the throws and everything. And yeah. Oh yeah, my flap settings. I ended up using my flap settings. Turned out to be perfect. If I can get to it without hitting the. All right, that was a 100% up, negative 100% for on a spectrum for flaps up, negative 50% with no elevator mix for takeoff, and positive 50% with 15% down elevator mix for landing flaps. And that seemed to be absolutely perfect. Well, folks, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless y'all. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and then jets. Bye-bye.